welcome to Real Food Live. We're back, and this week we are making some vegan sloppy joes and potato salad for the side. And so this year is ECM's 70th anniversary, and we have, lots of plans for later in the year when COVID is hopefully a little better and we can do more things. But one of the things we wanted to do was kind of look back at some old RFL recipes, and so that's what we're doing tonight. Is we're using an old cookbook that a former RFL coordinator made to make our dinner tonight, or for lunch tomorrow. So for the sloppy joes, or this person who wrote this cookbook called them snobby joes, and it started a debate in my mind of is it sloppy joes or snobby joes? I've always heard it called sloppy joes. Let me know if you're of a differing opinion. Also, poor Joe. But for the sloppy joes, we will have some lentils, and I'm gonna do about 2.5 cups. And then we'll need olive oil, like 2 tablespoons. We're gonna do 2 onions and 2 bell peppers. And then we're gonna do some garlic. Where'd the garlic go? I'm probably gonna do like 2 little spoonfuls, not a lot. And then for seasoning, we have chili powder, oregano, and salt. And then we're gonna have 2 cans of tomato paste, and then some maple syrup, which I forgot was part of this recipe, but probably like 4 tablespoons of maple syrup, and then also 2 or 3 tablespoons of mustard. So that's for sloppy joes. Now for the potato salad, I have 4 russet potatoes already diced and peeled. I did that earlier today. And 1 onion, so the 3rd onion will be for that. We're gonna need some white vinegar, and I'm planning on using like a 1/2 cup. And some sugar, so 3 tablespoons of sugar, and then a little salt and pepper and parsley just for taste. So that can be, like a teaspoon or give or take, depending on what you're feeling. So yep, that's what we've got going tonight. I'm going to wash my hands, put my gloves on. I should have done that a second ago. We'll just use a towel. Oh, there they are. Right in front of my face. So, how has everyone's week been so far? What have you been up to? Oh, too many gloves. Too many gloves. Okay. How has the weather been? I know the weather is affecting a lot of people right now, especially I know Texas has been pretty hard hit, and they're not as equipped as more north places to handle snow. Oh look, I just saw, so we got a new camera and they put a smiley face above it, so I remember to look at the right spot, and I just noticed it. Yay. Even though they said they were gonna do it and I forgot. So yeah, Texas has had a lot of crazy weather. We had really cold temperatures earlier in the week, and campus was closed on Tuesday because of rolling blackouts and stuff. But it didn't, my power was out for an hour. So it wasn't a long time or anything. So, first off, what we're gonna do is all of these potatoes that I previously chopped and diced, peeled, whatever. We're going to put them in a pot, cover them with water, and boil them. probably for like 10-ish minutes. But until they're soft. So I've always done it where you just kind of like you're barely covering the potatoes. And then I have it on like medium high heat, and so once they're boiling, I'll cover them and let them sit in there for a while. Oh, let me get a pot cover. Okay. So those are heating up, and then next we want to get our lentils ready to also boil and like simmer on the stove for a little bit. Probably like 20-ish minutes, but once again, until they're soft. So that may differ depending on what your heat setting is and all that jazz. Yes, Gracie, you got snow in Clanton? That's exciting. My old school got snow, and they had a snow day I saw online. Okay, so I said I was going to do 2.5 cups. So let's... You know what? That doesn't leave like that much left in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole thing. Yeah, see that the whole package is like right at 2.5 cups, so just use the whole package of lentils. Lentils down. Okay. And then for 2.5 cups of lentils, I'm going to do like 6 cups of water over it. Alright, so we've got the potatoes and lentils started boiling. So next we shall chop up our onions and our bell peppers. So let me move these aside. So, brown. So we've got some snow in random places like Clanton. Did y'all have fun? Like, did you have a fun snow day, or kind of stay in and just stay warm? What is your favorite, like, snow day activity? For me, like, when we had our, earlier snow, in, like, I don't know, earlier January, or maybe early February, I can't remember. But the time it snowed before this, like, most recent one, my drama therapy class, went to the park and we had a big snowball fight, and it was really fun because a lot of us have come from places that didn't regularly see snow, so that was fun. Oh really? Like, I think I read that, Dad, that like mailing had been kind of backed up and stuff, which, I mean, makes, can't blame them that the weather's affecting everything. But that is crazy. Yeah, I saw like some small like businesses on Instagram and stuff that sell like crafts or jewelry or something. A lot of them have said like, we're behind, or like if you're waiting on something, like just give it some time because the mail has been affected. All right, let me get all those papery parts off. Okay. And then let's see, any other fun snow things? I got you, Gracie. That's kind of how snow is in Alabama. Barely enough, but we take what we can get. And honestly, like, looking back, I'm okay with that amount, because now that there's lots of snow and it doesn't go anywhere, and then there's like ice under the snow that you can't tell until you slipped on it, I'm like, okay, snow, we're not that tight. I don't need you in my life all the time. So that's something I've realized about myself this go round of snow. Uh-oh, I lost the chat. There we go. But yes, after the snowball fight, like after a few minutes in the snow, I'm like, okay, let's go stay inside and be warm. That's kind of how I'm feeling. Though I would like to experience like skiing. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. I would like to experience skiing sometime, but just to mark it off the bucket list, you know what I'm saying? Yep. What is everyone's favorite like snow day beverage? Do you just go for the like normal coffee, or do you like hot chocolate or tea? Or like, okay, I've seen several people who are like, it's so cold, but I still want iced coffee, which doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever floats your boat, right? I am not there though. When it's cold outside, I would like my drink to be warm. So, some people can't help them. Uh-oh. For one of my drama therapy sessions this week, we did have like a time of pantomiming making a snowman and stuff, which was fun because we were over Zoom, so we couldn't like actually be making a snowman, but that would have been much better. Okay, so I'm still chopping onions. Taking a second here. Okay. So, moving on to the next one. Put it in the eye a little bit. Yes, Gracie, hot chocolate is the best. I didn't buy any, so when I really wanted it, I didn't have it. But I also couldn't bring myself to leave my house for it because it was crazy cold. I think when I woke up on Tuesday, which is the day I woke up with no power, but it came back on not too long after, it was like negative 15 or something like that. It was the coldest temperature I've ever seen in my life. And I said, yeah, I don't need that again. We're good. Bear with me, I'm a slow chopper. There's some people who can do this so fast, but it's just not me. I gotta go at my own pace. Okay. Right now. Oops. Let me go check on these potatoes. So the lentils were boiling, so I've like lowered them to simmer, and we'll leave them to simmer. Let me see the potatoes. The potatoes, they haven't boiled yet, so we've still got some time on them. Okay. Onion, you're just as chopped as you're gonna get, okay. Anything else exciting or crazy happen in your lives? So in my internship where I drive to Topeka, so far I've just been kind of shadowing the other therapist, but today I did some of my own individual sessions, which was exciting, and hopefully they went okay. Okay. Eventually, I will be done chopping the onions, but at this moment, that's all that's happened. Okay, for a check-in, because I forgot to do like a check-in question, let's say, a high of the week and a low of the week. Let's see. Low of the week is the literal low temperatures that we have had. Not a fan. High of the week, I would say are the sessions I got to do today. That was pretty fun. Javier, welcome. Hello. Nice to have ya. The driving in the snow, it's not bad. I didn't drive anywhere on Tuesday really, just because it was cold and I didn't have to because campus was closed, and with campus closing, I told my internship like I'm not coming today. I'll see you on Thursday. But today it like felt actually really nice, even though it wasn't much, like it's still not warm, but compared to what it was, it like felt pretty good. So it was good. The driving is not bad. They take care of the roads and have the equipment to like take care of the roads, so that's good. Yes, Javier. If you are in the group me, there is like a flyer with a QR code if you scroll up. I think I put it in there like last week. but when I'm done, I can like repost it if you want to sign up. But also, like, if say you haven't signed up, still feel free to come by tomorrow because I think we'll have plenty. So don't stress about it. We'll just see you tomorrow, and then you can fill out the sign up sheet for the next go round. Not that you have to sign up every week. It's just one sign up, and we assume we'll find you or that you'll come some of the time. But yeah. And if there's anyone else in the Manhattan area, we do have like a sign up, like Google Forms, so we can like do our best to prepare enough food and stuff. So if maybe there's a way we can put that in the chat. I don't know. So I'm going to try to keep this onion separate because this onion is going to be actually for the potato salad and not for the sloppy joes. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm making a mess with these onions. If you are someone who has had sloppy joes before, what sort of like event or type of situation did you usually eat them in? I know they're kind of like not a super complicated meal, so we would always like that would be like a vacation meal, like when we would go, stay somewhere. That would be one of the things we prepared, or like planned to just cook in the cabin or in the hotel if it had a kitchen, or the condo or whatever, like wherever we were. It was just an easy, quick meal that we could do. So it was like sometimes we'd be at the beach or like random places like that and just have sloppy joes. Which, in my mind, they're like a warm food, but I guess I ate them in the summer, so, that's okay. Javier says school lunch. I really hope this is better than like a cafeteria lunch, but we'll see. Hopefully it is. But that is funny. I never ever ate school lunch. I always took a lunch box. So if my school offered sloppy joes, I never ate them. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm finding the rhythm. Oh, now I'm chopping the bell pepper. I moved on from the onions and onto the bell pepper. Oh, in my eyeball. Okay. All right. So these bell peppers will go in with these sloppy joes, so that's why I'm putting them with these onions. Because they can just all go together. Oh, sticker. Also, the recipe said green bell pepper, but I got yellow because, you know, that's what they had. Oh, yes, Gracie, there you go. Nanny says a good Thursday night meal. She said metal, but I know you meant meal. But yeah. Yeah, Thursday nights, I feel like growing up, Thursday nights were like the best night of the week because it's like almost Friday, so you're excited that it's gonna be Friday the next day. But also, like, every Thursday, our family would do like family dinners with my nanny, cause she lives across the street. So we'd either go over there and like cook something, or more often than anything else, we would order pizza because by Thursday you want something easy. So we would order pizza and hang out, and it was so fun. So I feel like Thursdays were always like special days. And so we always would order pizza, and it was like when my great grandparents were around, you know, we'd go to their house, and then after they passed away, we'd go to my nanny's house. And since we got pizza so much, the like local Papa John's would send us like Christmas gifts. Like they'd be like, "You are a loyal customer. Here's a poinsettia," and it was funny. It was just the most random thing, but yep. That's what we did. Okay. Now that I have successfully removed all of the stickers from the bell pepper, because that would not taste good if you ate a sticker, we are finished chopping. So I'm actually going to switch my gloves and wash my hands again because they're all juicy. Where did I put? There we go. So now I am going to check and see how the lentils and the potatoes are doing. If they're soft enough for me to drain them and set them aside. So we shall see if they are ready. I think the lentils need some more time, but to see if the potatoes are ready, I just stab them with a fork and see if they're done. potatoes are done. So now I'm just gonna drain them and set the potatoes aside, and that way we can get the onions started cooking in the same pot. That way it's less dishes to do. Where? So now I'm gonna put some olive oil in this pot, probably like 2 to 3 tablespoons, and then add the onions in there so that they can start cooking, and we like cook them until they're clear or opalescent, if that's a word. I don't know if that's a word. Okay, I have a confession. I said 2 to 3 tablespoons, and then I just eyeballed it. So the recipe says 2 to 3 tablespoons, but I didn't follow it. I just eyeballed it, and I don't know how much I just put in there. But you know what? It's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna take these onions over her. Let me. Brown. Oh wait, I don't want that piece. All right. So now we're gonna add these to the pot with olive oil. So that's on medium heat, and then we'll give that a few minutes, and then we'll add some garlic and move on with that. I'm gonna check the lentils again and see if they are quite ready yet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic to the potato pot. And then, oh wait, no I'm not. I lied to you. The garlic does not go in there. The garlic goes in the sloppy joes. Just kidding. I am now going to add some vinegar, water, and sugar, and salt and pepper to the pot. So, let me turn this down a little bit. So, for the white vinegar, we're going to put in like half a cup Where'd my measuring cup go? What have I done with it? Oh, I found it. Alright. Okay, so half a cup of vinegar. Okay. And then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of water. Okay. One. 2. Alright, and next we're going to add sugar. And for sugar, we're going to add 3 tablespoons. And for this, we're just using regular old sugar. Yes, I'm going to do 3 tablespoons. Which I wouldn't think sugar with potato salad, but you know what? I'm trusting this recipe. We'll see where it goes. One. Let's see what's next. Yes, lentils do replace meat because sloppy joes are typically made with like ground beef. But lentils is the vegan alternative. What did I just do? Okay, I did the vinegar, water, sugar, and I'm gonna add salt and pepper. And just like a teaspoon. And then pepper, where do you go? Stir that a little bit. Okay. And now, so now we're going to bring that pot to a boil, and once it's boiling, we'll add the potatoes. Okay. So the lentils are almost there. I think with lentils, you can, like, one set of directions said like you can set them as like aside after draining them. But I'm going to just like cook them a few more minutes, and I think the water will be cooked through, kind of like you cook rice. So I'm just gonna give them a few more minutes. And then we'll add this to them. So our pot is already boiling, so now we can add our potatoes. so now we've mixed in the potatoes into the potato salad. And this recipe is a little different. Like if you're thinking like cold potato salad that you have at like a cookout of some kind, this is not that, because it doesn't look like that, and it also says like serve hot. So it's a little different. But I think it will be good for this cold weather that we're having. So the final touch of the potato salad is some parsley, and then it's done. Where did the parsley go? What? Okay, here we go. So we got our parsley flakes. That's not opened yet. I'm sure there's one that's open. Here we go. No. Okay. I lied. Neither of the parsley flakes thing that we have are open. Here we go. Okay. On today's episode of Can Claire Open. I can do it. I did it. Nope. Kind of. Okay, there we go. Now I did it. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. So now we add the parsley flakes and the potato salad is done. Ooh, that is a lot of flakes. Honestly, the way these potatoes are looking, they look like not all the way mashed potatoes. So part of me is wondering, do I just mash them and make them mashed potatoes? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, I think they'll be good. Let's see. Now I'm gonna check the lentils, and then we'll get ready to add things to the lentil pot. So because we've like cooked them through, there's actually not much water to drain. So we don't have to take that step because we just cook them like rice till the water's gone. So now we are going to cook the bell peppers and the onions. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do a whole new pot, or do I move the lentils and then move them back? What should I do? It's just one pot. I'm just being ridiculous. Okay. Okay, I have decided we're just gonna start with the pot. And so once again with this pot, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil and put in the onions and the bell pepper to cook. gonna add in our onions and bell pepper. This might take a few trips, but that's okay. Once again, if you're someone who likes to measure things, you can go for 2 to 3 tablespoons in the pot. I just eyeball it. But if you're not someone who likes to eyeball things, then I'd say 2 to 3 tablespoons. Ooh, I dropped some onions. I could have gotten a bigger bowl and done this in one trip, but you know, we're just making it happen. Okay. Right. Is there anything that y'all are looking forward to that is coming up in your weekend or next week? Right. So now I've got the onions and the bell pepper in the pot. I turned the eye on. I realized that would help in the process, so I did that. And now, once we're gonna give that a few minutes to heat up, then this is where the garlic comes in. We're going to add some garlic and then stir in the lentils and seasonings. And then we'll stir in the tomato paste. Oh, I'm gonna go and grab, we got our mustard, we have our chili powder. And we need oregano. Got it. And maple syrup. Oh, sorry, that was real close. Where is the maple syrup? So, I think that I have left the syrup in the wrong refrigerator. So I can't get to it at this moment. So I will add the syrup afterwards. Just take my word for it. I promise I'll do it. Yes, the weekend. Ready for the weekend. This weekend, I am looking forward to my friend is in a performance of Antigone. Her grad school is producing that, and they're doing it on live stream, or they're putting it on YouTube. One of those. I don't know if it's live or just like previously recorded, but I'm going to watch her perform in that, which will be fun. Right, so now I'm going to add garlic to the pot with the onions and the bell peppers. And I'm going to do like, you know, probably like one good scoop. I think that feels good. Bam. Okay. So, I did that. And I'm going to stir it up. good that it's warming up. It's warming up here too. I think over the weekend it'll be like in the 40s, which feels like much warmer than what it has been. And then I saw like next Tuesday it's supposed to be like in the 50s, almost to 60, which feels crazy. So next, what am I doing? We are going to add the lentils to this pot. And I'll probably trade the eye that it's on now. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put this on top of here. Okay. So I've added the cooked lentils, and now I'm going to add some chili powder and oregano and a little bit of salt. Probably like, let's say I'll do about a teaspoon. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do like 3 tablespoons of the chili powder, and then I'll do like a teaspoon of oregano and salt. That's fine. Okay. What do I do with my teaspoon? Okay. So, let me get the sugar off of here. So first we'll go with the chili powder. Oh gosh. You know what? I'm just going to sprinkle. Okay. There we go. Whoop, there we go. Alright. So, we have a little extra chili powder in there, but that's fine. And then, oh, that's exciting. A dance competition happening in Clanton. I just got chili powder on these gloves, so I'm gonna switch. But I hope that goes well, and I hope the competition is good and fun. I hope the girls have fun. Let's see. Okay, last pair of gloves, I promise. Let's see. So after, I'm going to put in oregano and salt, and then I'm going to add the tomato paste. And then I think we're going to be done. So that's good. Here we go with oregano. Boom. And we've mixed all of that in, now we're going to move on to the tomato paste. Whoop, that was loud. Sorry if that was loud to y'all. Okay. Alright, so now I am going to do for sure 1 full can, but if it looks like thick enough, I probably will not use the 2nd can because tomato paste is just so thick. And so we'll see. Or maybe I'll use like half the can or something. We'll just cross that bridge in a second. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do the whole thing or just half. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I ended up just doing half that 2nd can of tomato paste, and it looks pretty good to me. So I think I'm gonna leave it there and not add any more. And oh, the maple syrup and the mustard. Okay, remember, maple syrup is coming soon. I've placed it in the wrong place, and that's my bad. But we got mustard. Is this open? Nope. Okay. thank you. It looks like what it's supposed to be, which is a good sign. Always a good sign. And I think it'll be pretty good. I'm gonna have to take the glove off again. Okay. Oh, no, I got it. I got it. Yay! Okay. So, for the mustard, we're going to do 2 tablespoons. Let me rinse the chili powder off of here. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons, mix it in, and then we'll be about finished. All right, so there we have it, Sloppy Joes plus a little maple syrup that's coming in just a sec, and potato salad slash mashed potatoes, whatever you want to call them. And that's our meal. And of course, I have some hamburger buns in case people want to eat their Sloppy Joes like normal Sloppy Joes on a hamburger bun. But of course, we will save those for tomorrow when we're distributing food. But that is it. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. I'm going to go and take my gloves off and sign us out with this. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Have a good weekend.